I should have gone on to that earlier. The aim
One
thing I was
shot.
talking about.
One kill. Next.
The idea of going into something like a deathmatch
Bonjour.
and spending your time when you're going through. It kind of works on the crawl walk run concept, where you go in and you with just using Zen for an example, you go in and you just one at a time, like slow, meticulous, thinking about every single moment choice you make in those shots.
Yeah.
And even if you're going to go slower and eventually build up your speed in doing so, which I think is I think we also have watched the same video on the crawl walk run thing. That was in like a lot of those like aim trainer web videos, right?
Yeah, it was in and it's,
which I like.
It's what I've been doing for a while, but I never really had the word for it. But in this case, I have like a little process that I go through.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
Yeah, I'm here for
I wish that my latency wasn't 6,000 right now. In the training room, by the way.
That's even more unfortunate.
Keep 'em coming.
Mine just shot up as well. I think it's going down. Yeah. We in this. we get Shrek. It doesn't matter.
Never much liked you.
But being able to see that process will really help too, because I feel like I have an overall handle on it, in terms of how I want to do things. But for some reason, I think one of the biggest problems I'm having is I'm not practicing enough anymore. I've been I'm doing classes at the moment, and I'm not as practiced as I need to be.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and honestly, like it sounds like it's asking a lot, but the amount of time that people put into Overwatch, you'd be surprised how much of it you could just spend just flat out practicing your aim, and then even just playing a couple games. I'm taking a lot longer right now because I'm explaining this. Now, the process that I'm doing here, I'm not supposed to be reloading. I'm saying this over the recording. I'm not supposed to be reloading, but take one shot and hit the bots in the head, each one. Bink, 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 bink. You want to hit each one in the head once, then you want to go boom, boom. Oh, I missed! You want to keep trying until you get all 6. Boom, boom. Bad dog, there you are. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
You don't want to miss, so take your time, take the shots. This is something I learned from IDDQD a long time ago. You can do it with Soldier, but it's more fun with McCree because you only need 2 shots. I'm talking about in the training room with the 6 bots that move. Boom. No! Boom. 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 Boom! What? He's not dead?
Maybe you missed. Maybe you're just bad.
No, I didn't miss. It was fall off damage. It was a body shot fall off damage, so I didn't technically miss because I was aiming for the head.
It's high tide.
Okay. That's the process. Repeat that with Soldier if you want. Boop, 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 boop.
Probably gonna. I don't even know how long I've been streaming. Hold up.
Forever.
Oh, it's a decent amount of time.
Forever.
Yeah.
My
Forever.
business, My wounds.
Oh, uh-oh. Awkward. Oh, I did not heal him like I could have. You fucking don't need a doctor. Get out of here, McCree. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ah! I think after this QP match, I'm gonna be done. I have a thing I have to write that I've been putting off because it's only a page, so I haven't really cared. Should have cared a lot earlier.
Oof, 96? Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Streaming for 8 hours?
No. Not been streaming for 8 hours. Don't lie, Jew. Just 3. Or 2.5. Oh no, just 2. Ah, fuck me.
100!
8
There we
hours
go.
straight. So your aim process works for everyone, right? Like for every hero, I mean.
It's to warm up how to aim, not necessarily.
How to aim. Okay. That's fine. That kind of thing is good. I feel like for the most part, knowing how to aim is kind of something that at least by the rank that a lot of us are at, like Diamond and all that, we kind of have a better idea. But the idea of kind of really breaking it down and getting yourself there's certain types of warm-ups are the parts that I know I don't have. And I wanna refine it, and having an easy way to do that will help me a lot because
Oh my god, my brain just shut off there.
I feel that.
Sometimes my
100
arm
full
does
ass
not
hours.
pull up right, so.
No, you're fine. No, don't worry. You'll be okay. No one's gonna judge you. I'm here to be the non-judgmental voice for yourself, so that you aren't saying that you're bad. You're doing great. Oh God.
It's bad.
You.
Oh, me?
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Look how much my main
kidding.
account's fallen.
I'll go look in 1 second.
I shot the gap between them. This one's especially hard to do if you're partially focused.
Oh damn. Has that been mostly decay, or are you just falling?
Just repeat that process until you feel like your aim is warmed up. Try this one if you really want. I find that warming up hit scan warms up projectile as well, but then again, it's literally the only thing that I'm doing with aim practice. I get a lot less time for that one, I think. You know, the biggest thing about like aim practice, I find, is that it's warming up the muscle memory to move your hand to be where it needs to be in order to hit the target. So it doesn't exactly matter which hero you pick. Oh. You do this one if you really want. The biggest thing about aiming is you need to come to a resting position. The resting position is important if you don't know where the target's gonna come from. Oh, I missed. Fuck is it? Especially if it's gonna be behind your gun. God forbid someone comes here while you're trying to shoot. Something like that. How long does this go for?
I wanna follow your instructions. So what's the resting position?
Resting position is usually like centered on the screen somewhere. So I guess I can use this map as an example, but like, let's say you know that people are gonna come from a hallway. You aim down that hallway. That's your like resting position. You adjust to flick in case someone comes from a different angle. And you see they're coming from here. You put it in the resting position. You want the resting position to be. You want to be able to move from the resting position to the target quickly, but you don't want it to be necessarily like if it's directly on the target, that's perfect. Boom, just take the shot. Boom, take the shot. But you need to be able to adjust, and then you want to reset it in case someone comes from a different angle. That's why it's important when you're playing like hit scan. For characters like Reinhardt, your resting position is kind of aiming your shield where you want to throw a fire strike when it comes to like aiming. But have you ever used your shield and tilted it so that way it moves it up a little bit closer to the target you're trying to shield?
Yeah.
That's another thing that's kind of not related to aiming. So but it is important. This one's good too.
I need to work on pins, by the way. I'm really realizing how bad I am at them anymore.
This one's hard. I hate you, balls. I hate you. You're My game closed. Okay. That should end the video for now, so it's not too long.